You are now enjoying the Omar experience. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. Please remember to like,
Man, quite a
follow,
few
and
things have
subscribe.
happened recently.
Hello, guys. Oh, really? What's happened recently?
Yep. Hello. Hello, chat.
Chat, we are here.
Mhm.
Actually, let me stream this to you as well, just so you can see it as well.
Yep.
Lego. Working on a new
I mean,
section, because I've done a fair bit. And we're
mhm.
just working on cloth animation again. More subtle stuff. Anticipation before he swings up these swords, and the camera will follow. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Tell us, Surfbone, what's been happening. I want to see your latest video. I
Yep.
haven't watched it yet, but I'm so ready
I was
for
about to
it.
say, I was about to say, like, I recently just finally uploaded
Mm-hmm.
a real video that was like a couple months in the making.
Let's
So I had to
freaking
watch
go.
all of Supernatural, literally all of it.
Hell yeah. And it was fun, because I watched some of it with them. Well, with you.
Yep. Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the editor I also hired, he did like a phenomenal job as well.
Yeah. That's good.
Um,
Well, I saw the I literally have it on open in another tab to watch later. I saw the like Surfbone Supernatural open like
oh
that was
yeah,
cool. That was awesome. I was like,
yeah, that's something that like my editor just decided he wanted to do. I didn't even tell him to do that. He
that is
just decided to do that. Like, and I'm like, bro, that
what
like
a
made my day that
yeah,
he like had that load in there.
what a goat.
Yep.
Honestly, never
Oh
lose
no,
that
he did
editor. Hold
fucking
them
great.
close.
Oh no, but yeah, that's what Seth recently like got him as like one of his editors.
Oh, nice.
So I've already seen his work, so that's how I got in contact with him.
Yeah.
And I came across him on Twitter, and then little do you know, I tell him, yo, there's this video I want to do. It's supernatural related. He's like, wait, supernatural?
I love that show.
And then yeah, then he turns out he's a fan of the show.
Hell
So
yeah. I'm sorry, who
he
isn't?
ended up,
Everyone loves Dean. Everyone loves Sam.
yeah. Yeah, like well, that's what shocked me, and it probably ended up making the video as good as it was
Yeah,
because he was also a Supernatural fan. So
that's cool.
yeah,
Who
yeah,
is
it's
this
not.
mystery editor?
His name's Shimmy Shong on Twitter.
Shibby Shong?
He is Shimmy Shong.
Shimmy Shong. Okay, nice. Hell yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he did awesome, fucking awesome.
We love
Even like some people who've never seen it before, like in my server, they've liked the video so far.
Nice. That's good.
Even our good old boy Galvino went to the comment section. Now he's like, now this is the type of content I want.
Yeah, damn right. Honestly, I want to see
Yeah.
more like that. I mean, I know I haven't seen the video yet, but the concept is just so cool that I'm like, has to
Yeah,
be done again.
yeah, I think so. He even said that
What up,
that's he
Sisby?
had recently watched somebody who covered a similar topic, but the video's editing was trash.
Oh, fair.
So it was probably very nice to come across a video like that actually.
Has good
Oh, and I just
editing.
got it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Someone who will
yep.
go as in depth as the Surf will.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, it was really fun to go into depth, and it's made. And I have some other like supernatural videos real I want to cover later.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Um,
Such
yeah,
as.
like you know the Lucifer show?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good show.
So, oh, so you've actually watched it?
I've watched a fair portion of it. I still need to watch like the last 2 seasons, I think.
Okay, so you're funny coincidence, Omar. We are now in the exact same boat now because
Oh,
we had
nice.
recently caught up to that point.
Nice. I guess I'll be watching that with you as well.
Yeah, yeah, we've been going through that
Hmm.
because Nate had come across quite a few TikTok accounts that have said that Lucifer can beat Sam and Dean.
Absolutely no.
Yeah. You're exactly in my same boat.
Yeah.
I'm watching the show and I'm like, how do people think that Sam and Dean not beat this guy? Like, what?
You'd just be like, what is your desire? And they'd be like, to kill you.
Yeah,
For you to be dead.
For you to be dead. And that was one of the things where, like, me and Nate kind of like talked about a few things where, like, especially even that, like, little persuasion ability that he has to, like, get you to tell him what you desire.
Yeah.
It's like a lot. It's mainly based on willpower, whether or not you're able to resist it or not.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Well, because like the one
character I know who doesn't work on is that woman.
Well, it's just like Chloe is like the first character where it just doesn't work on her whatsoever. And even if you wanted to say like she's the exception because she's the miracle, right? There are a few characters after that demonstrate that it takes a bit before the persuasion actually works on them, like Dan. Like, it takes quite a bit before, like,
Dan will do it, yeah.
Dan actually, yeah. So it's just like, if there's like a means of resisting it based off of that, then it would just basically, like, if you have a lot of willpower, you just can't resist it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Since we asked, what did y'all think of the Invincible versus Conquest fight? I haven't watched it. Watching it tonight. Also, Halo
haven't
Doge.
watched it either.
Yeah, sorry, as you were saying.
Yeah. But essentially, I was talking to Nate. I'm like, okay, what's some like the best like willpower feats that Sam and Dean have?
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah. Oh no, there's so many. But I'm like, what is like? Because I was drawing a blank, and he's like, Dean. He literally said no to Alistair for 30 years in hell.
Yeah.
while getting tortured.
Yeah.
Before he just started to do it himself, and it's like bro, like.
And then there's like other things as well, like the what was it? Was it the Ape Cain curse? Like he didn't always kill with that. There's a few others. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah. And it's just like, like Sam endured worse by getting tortured by Lucifer in the cage for a couple years.
Yeah.
Like he was in such like a bad state where he was nearly dead.
Yeah. Also, I think maybe the only way you could do it is to like scale their god to be stronger than the god in Supernatural, maybe.
Yeah. Oh man, so that's the thing that I'm most concerned by is that so Nate has watched it all before. Granted, he doesn't have as much of the best memory with it as he does with Supernatural.
Yeah.
But all that he tells me is that the reveal of God in the show is way worse than it ever could have been for like basically our like Chuck is just so much better.
Oh really? Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Like he just ends up being a huge letdown from what I hear.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But that's one of the things. The reason why I think getting into like Sam and Dean versus that Lucifer is going to be an interesting video is because it would have to involve me going into the hierarchy of the angels and how there's such a huge gap between all the other angels within Supernatural, and it's like, and having to discuss that gap, and being like, and it's like, and then you have the Lucifer show, which doesn't have that at all.
Wait, I thought there were still some angels that were stronger than the others in the Lucifer show.
Well, it's like there's some angels that are stronger than others, but it's not such like a huge gap. Like we don't get instances where regular no-name angels just show up on Earth, start doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's always the like more top tier ones. And then what did the top tiers do? Let me see. Lucifer, when he gets locked behind a steel door, can't put it down.
Wait, really?
Yeah, remember when he gets captured by the Sinner Man, he gets locked behind this steel door, and he's like, that's like a 2 feet steel door, even you can't get past that. And he's like, damn.
I feel no, he's getting cooked.
like, and the thing was, I'm like, when Nate initially told me that happened, I'm like, maybe Nate's exaggerating. Maybe there's some context that's missing. No, he just literally gets locked behind that steel door. He can't get out, and the only way he does get out is when Maze shows up and unlocks the door.
That's so bad. I forgot about that. Like, yeah, there's no way that Lucifer is ever touching Sam and Dean.
Yeah, and who's the first angel that Sam and Dean come across? Castiel and Uriel.
Yep.
And what are their first things that they do? I mean, first off, Castiel beats basically toys with both Dean and Bobby.
Yeah.
Right. Just by having his wings open up, lightning strikes occur.
Yeah.
And then later on, when they're trying to prevent the summoning of Sam Hain, Uriel's just like, yeah, by the way, if you don't do, it's like we're planning on wiping this town off the fucking map. And then Sam and Dean are like, what? And then Uriel's like, yeah, this wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
And then like later on, he's like, let's just wipe this pinprick off the map.
Yep.
Like this pinprick of a town off the map.
Meanwhile, just hypercut to the not even 2 inches of steel you can get past.
Yeah, like bro. Like, are you kidding me? Like he's just so much weaker than any of the angels that they've come across.
Yeah.
And there was an instance later on when I was kind of rewatching some stuff. Was the instance when Zachariah and the old cast show up after Sam and Dean were kind of meddling with time?
Oh yeah.
In the later seasons.
Yeah.
So Zachariah got Sam in this chokehold, and he's like, "Yeah, so what were you doing with time, huh? What are you doing?" It's like, "What are you gonna say? Speak, boy, speak!" As he's crushing his esophagus.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
And
what up, Nate?
What up, Nate?
Hello.
And then, as Sam's getting his organs crushed, he grabs the angel blade and stabs it through his face.
Lucifer
it's just
Lucifer his ass.
Yeah.
Lucifer will just fucking get stabbed in the face, and then he dies.
Yep. Also,
and what's even worse,
he probably doesn't have anything against an angel blade because it sounds like a normal blade.
No, he
got by
doesn't.
Lucifer.
Because essentially the two things that are confirmed to kill Lucifer is the flaming sword, which is an angelic blade, which he's like, it could even kill me, and demonic blades.
Yep.
Because she literally comes across Maze's demon blades, and Cain cuts him.
Yeah.
And then he actually starts bleeding, indicating that he would actually die if he got brutally murdered by it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that Lucifer is cooked.
Yep.
He's getting cooked.
Also, I'd kind of love to see the supernatural Lucifer and that Lucifer square off, because supernatural Lucifer's eating him for breakfast.
Oh no, Nate, we were talking about it. He's like, dude, he would make that Lucifer cry.
Yeah, legit.
He would actually make him cry. He's just
The only thing I'm
baby.
The only thing I'm iffy about is the video isn't doing that good.
Wait,
yeah,
current video?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not doing it as great.
It's not
But I
doing
think it's
nearly as good as I thought it would be.
That's a shame.
yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's different from what your normal content is.
Yeah. See what you can
That's
do.
If everybody's like in the comments and stuff are like liking it, you can definitely build an audience on it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even then, it's just like I'm still happy with how it's coming along.
That's good. Yeah, I'd focus on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
Also,
it'll find the right audience soon anyway.
Surfone hasn't paid me yet.
What the fuck, Surfone?
Yeah, I
You
helped
see-
so
by the way,
much
you see
by
it some-
walking. I helped so much by just streaming the show to him.
True, you gotta pay for his Netflix subscription now.
Yep.
I didn't even have. I had Netflix for like a quarter of it.
Oh. Trying to get this face shape right. Yeah, sorry, continue.
So besides that, the other thing that has happened recently, I think it was like me, Noodles, and Hashi, we were all just kind of minding our own business, sitting in call. And then all of a sudden, it was just like the fucking like Smash Bros. Like new challenger has appeared, where this person's that we haven't heard from in a long time joins my server.
Okay.
He didn't join while you were in VC. He joined while me and you were watching Lucifer.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, he just fucking joined. And then I look in the welcome mentions, God Tongue showed up.
Oh, damn! God Tongue? He's been
like,
around in
what?
ages. Damn.
Oh, no, yeah.
For those
like,
of you who don't know,
had, like,
he was in the community for a long time. You probably do know him.
He's a certified oldhead.
Yeah. He's an unk like me.
Like you, yeah. I'm the other unk.
It was just like, it caught me completely off guard that he just joined my server.
Yeah.
Because he's not even in Paris. He wasn't even in Paris for the longest time either. So he had like gone completely off the Discord map.
Damn. So what was it like? Did you get to chat to him? Like, how was
so
he
yeah,
doing?
yeah, he eventually joined the chat and we just been shooting the shit.
Nice.
I mean, even recently, one of the things that we were discussing with him was how so one of the things, the little debacles that Noodles has gotten himself into.
Wouldn't be Noodles.
Like debate debacle. Nope, it would not be. So there are these two Naruto YouTuber gurus, named Virtue and I kid you not, this is what his name is, Sage of Thick Calves.
Okay.
Like, most unique name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
like tears, like he deserves some fucking recognition just for that name alone. Like, I don't know what possessed him to be like, you know what, this is my name on YouTube.
This is the name.
Sage of Thick Calves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I gotta give it to him. It's fucking unique. It'll be easy to search for.
True.
Easy to remember. One day, like, Noodles was just saying, some of my audience is telling me to watch some of their videos because they're, because their like Hokage rankings were really wonky, and especially because they be downplaying on the boy Toby Rama.
Oh, the goat.
Yeah, yeah, the goat. And what's even worse is that they do a lot of a big ol' upscale, like way too high of an upscale for Minato.
Well, that's because Minato's the real goat.
Oh, no. Omar.
He's the normie goat. What do you mean?
No. Yeah. He's the normie goat. Exactly, Omar.
Yeah.
Only the real ones recognize the glory that is Toby Rama and his absolute... Yeah. Anyway. Back to the non-biased telling of the story. We're watching this video. Me and Noodles think it's pretty bad. And initially, one of the things we were told at the start of the stream was that the guy that we were watching, Virtue...
Oh, hello.
Hello, Radio.
Hello, Radio.
Hi.
How are you?
The one time a year. Daylight savings times comes.
Oh yes, so we get radios again.
And I get 2 weeks until you get daylight savings time, Omar.
Oh no, oh, I'm not ready for it. Oh, he's practicing the accent. I love it.
Randy, I could explain.
Oh, wait, you can explain? What have you done?
Oh, I left a comment on his video.
Oh.
Yeah, let me go back to that real quick. He said, because I start off the video by saying, so I went through Supernatural with its 15 seasons of content, and then Radio just comments, 15 seasons of why you never write to me anymore.
Oh no! Can you explain?
No, he can try to weasel out his face, but I'm afraid that it cannot be explained. It is only excuses at this point.
You heard him. You're cooked.
No, one of the things I said I could explain for, and Nate was there for this. So you know how they got me into Fallout 4, right?
Oh yeah.
So like, oh, well, after you finish this, yada yada yada, you should play Skyrim. And I went.
No.
Oh,
and I went. No, he say no for a different reason. And I'm like, okay, let me look it up. And now,
have you never played Skyrim before?
Hold on.
Let me
pump the brakes.
Let him explain.
Yeah.
Let me preface this, Omar.
Yeah.
I thought that Skyrim was the name of the series, like it was for Fallout.
So
when I looked it up,
okay.
So when I looked it up, I'm like, hold on, why does it happen whenever I look up Skyrim that Elder Scrolls is what pops up and not Skyrim?
I don't think we can be friends anymore.
It's always Elder Scrolls 5. For some reason.
Yeah, always.
and they're all like, oh my, it's her phone, and I'm like, what?
Yes,
Elder Scrolls 5 keep coming up. It's not Skyrim. And they're just like, no, that is Skyrim. And I'm like, what?
All right. To defuse Surfbone's faux pas. Today I have my air conditioner on. Tomorrow we have blizzard.
That's good. Wait, why?
Blizzard.
Welcome to the state that I live in, because you're live streaming and I'm not going to dox myself like that.
Yeah, of course. No, that's fair.
It's just be really windy where I'm at. Very windy.
Yeah. You're going to catch some tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I had come home from lunch today.
Mm-hmm.
I finally got Dodo back last night.
Oh, yay! Wait.
Oh, but did you see the picture I sent of the pillow?
Yes.
The absolutely obliterated "how did this happen" pillow.
I think so. Wait.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I'm thinking, separation anxiety because I'm finally back to work. I'm no longer too sick to work.
Yeah.
I go to work today. Dodo's with him now. No separation anxiety. He's got his brother back. I come home. I'm happy to see the boys. They're happy to see me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, Dodo, why is your ear wet?
Oh, no.
I turn the light on, and it's not wet. It's blood.
Oh, no. Poor
Choco
Dodo.
bit him like 3 more times.
That's really not good.
And you know how you hold a dog's face into, like, if he were to have an accident in the house, you'd hold his face into his own piss and be like, what is that?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah, I held Dodo's head up to Choco's face like he was some inanimate object that just happened to be 55 pounds.
Yeah.
And the whole time he's like trying to move his face out of the way. I'm like, what is that? What is that? Oh, I wanted to beat the shit out of him so bad. That's my Dodo.
Yeah. No one hurts Dodo. Dodo's so sweet as well. No. Oh, Choco, why are you a menace? Why are you doing this, Choco?
Choco knows better.
Man, dog on dog violence needs to stop. Well, I hope Choco stops, because Dodo is lovely and so cute.
Choco hopes
This one
Choco
is a
stops.
bald retard.
Choco, because otherwise,
Because otherwise, I'm gonna have to dig a hole.
yeah. And radios can't dig.
I know a guy who knows a guy that has an excavator. And see, I was saving this trump card for when I actually had to kill somebody. Unalive them. You're on YouTube. I apologize for that.
That's right.
When I actually had to unalive somebody, I would bury them 6 feet deep, infill the hole, almost to the top, but about a foot down, put Choco, and then finish filling it.
No.
That way, like, oh, freshly exhumed ground big enough for a body, and then, oh, here's a large dog. Never mind.
Well, we will pray that Choco becomes a good
Did you
boy.
guys see the new One Punch Man PV? And if so, what do you think about it?
I have not, but we could watch it on stream.
It makes me concerned. That's my thing about it.
Why does it make you concerned? Is it that bad?
It's because it barely has any content in it whatsoever, and because it's a PV that's being aired at this time of the year, like most of Omar, there's barely any animation in it, like actual movement.
Wasn't the Bleach PV the first one like that as well?
The problem is that we're expecting the anime to drop within sometime in October, and the PV doesn't include any animation that's going to occur within the show. So, which in industry standards means one of two things. One, they don't. One is the best case scenario is that they are probably such hard at work in not trying to spoil any of the good stuff that they are producing within the show, that they hired somebody else to create a PV so that as means to promote the series coming back, so that but not actually showing anything.
Oh, okay. Oh,
it was made by one person, but yeah, there wasn't much movement.
Okay.
At all. And the second reason, and this is the worst case scenario, and honestly the more likely one, is that the reason they made that PV is because they don't have any content to show the audience, and that nothing is finished, and that they scrambled together one guy to basically make that within the next few months.
Maybe. I feel like maybe they just got all hands on deck. I feel like that even... Has there ever been an anime where that's happened, though? Like, I feel like they're, like, very professional studios
This happened with... what everyone is saying is that the shadows of Season 2 are basically rearing its ugly head.
Yeah,
we're getting similar stuff.
Oh, God.
And the fact that we're having to have this worry now...
Yeah.
Is pretty bad, and it's just so they don't have anything to show us. And the worst and weirdest fact that we've ever that we don't know about the series, and it's coming out in 8 months from now. Know who the animation director of the series is.
Wait, really? Maybe because they're wanting to keep it a surprise among everyone. I hope. I pray.
Well, no. Well, the thing is if they want to get people excited about showing anybody, why don't they tell us who the director is?
But maybe
that's how you get people hyped up. That's what Dragon Ball. That's what Daima did, and that's what Chainsaw Man did. After a few days after, usually the day after their PE, they give us a full staff list. And that's how we know whether or not a series is good or not, because we would be able to check their resumes and what they've done and what they've been able to accomplish.
Well,
but considering we don't know anything,
I'll spoil it right now. I'm not on it, so it's going to be bad. I'm kidding. Sorry, I had to.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's scary about it is that currently a lot of what we and especially with some of what the animators have been saying, like that are from that studio and we know are a part of this project. They have been like, especially with how people have been responding to the PV, they've been acting concerned themselves and saying that they've been discouraged.
Really? Okay.
Because the PV did not get reviewed well by anybody.
But maybe they're discouraged because their own work wasn't in it.
No, one of them's work was actively in it.
Oh, well.
And it's just like if
good.
they're actively showing like that they are discouraged and they're not happy, then what do you think is going on in the production side? They're probably like having to, and the reason why there's also like there's this one animator who was basically one of the big guys who carried season 2 and animated some of the best scenes from it.
Okay.
He's currently working on another fan project as he's working on this one.
Oh. Who is the animator?
I would have to double check what his name is. Shut up.
I'm like, does he want to work on another one? No, I'm kidding.
Graham. His name
is John Cena.
There's that.
Just got to make sure all these lines are consistent, even though it's the tie down.
Kenichiro Aokis.
Oh, okay. And what fan projects is he doing?
I can't remember what it was. I'd have to relook at the video I was watching that kind of was talking about this whole subject. But essentially what he said on Twitter a few days afterwards said, I'm afraid my lack of anime skills will be revealed. ...
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Wait, why will his lack of... Wait, I thought he carried season 2.
Yeah, but the problem is that if you are given a bad animation schedule and means to animate certain scenes, if you're on a time crunch, you're probably not going to be putting out good work.
True.
And that's exactly what happened with season 2, and that exactly is what happened with Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
And that is also why a big portion of season 4 of Attack on Titan, most of it is CG.
Yeah. See, that's why I don't even know what a time crunch is. I refuse to do one.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's just like, yeah. Like, you can't put out good work. And if you are on a time crunch, and that's what a lot of people don't understand when people are like, oh, why don't they just hire these fan animators? It's like, look, hold on a second. Hiring those people is not the same as putting them under the same standards that they put themselves under when they made the cool stuff that they made.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's exactly what happened with Dragon Ball Super. It's like, despite like Naoki Tate, who was a veteran in Dragon Ball animation, who ended up doing the animating most of like the section of when Ultra Instinct first debuted.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, like when he was fighting Jiren, like that whole like beginning section where like it looks fluid and everything. He was the guy that was forced to do the infamous Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Beerus fight.
Oh, was he? Oh no.
In episode 6.
I'd hate to be
that was him. That was him.
Oh, no, I just
and he had previously he even did work in the Buu arc. when it was first airing. Yeah, he's that much of a veteran.
He's washed up. No, I'm kidding.
Like he did some sections of like the Goku and Kid Buu fight.
That is cool.
Like, that's what happens when someone gets like that gets put under the time crunch, is that they can't put out good work.
Yeah.
And then then it's like, oh yeah, and if you give them enough time, you see what happens is they go from being the most laughed at, like animation wise, for that entire series, and then he ends up being the guy that creates one of the most iconic moments in Dragon Ball of all time.
Yeah.
Like, there is a huge difference, and it's just like, like somebody recently like released this animation that took them like several years to make, and it was like a Bakugo.
Oh yes, yeah.
Versus versus a guy from Demon Slayer.
Yeah, he's been
like
doing that, every now and then.
And that was like a minute of animation.
Yep.
Over the course of like several years.
Yep. Almost like this.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a lot longer than a minute. I'm just joking.
Yeah. And that's just something that people just need to consider.
Yeah. Well, I do hope the production isn't, because I didn't really enjoy watching season 2.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of.
Even though OPM is good as a show or like a concept, it's interesting. The things that get us really going is like the visuals, the like cool like imaginings of like how this thing would really work, or like how a fucking punch that like can shatter whatever or defeat God would look like, kind of thing. I'm trying to say things without spoiling too much, but for those who haven't seen it or read it.
Well, that's the thing. It's just that I'm just kind of scared that we're just going to get a repeat of season 2.
Probably. I think they struck gold with that first staff team.
Yeah, well, because what they had Madhouse when they did season 1, right? And essentially, what people forget about Madhouse is that the studio itself isn't what makes it good. Especially with season 1, is that most of them weren't even Madhouse centric animators. They outsourced like a motherfucker and had all like basically some of the best names in all of like animation like in Japan to like do season 1.
That's true.
I mean,
by the way, I'm sorry, AlphaGator says, hey everyone, I can't stay. Bye y'all. Bye, love you. But yeah, sorry, what was you saying?
I was preoccupied with some other stuff. Did somebody respond to Sizwe message about season 3 Invincible?
Oh no, we didn't. But we are watching. So far, we love it. And yeah, okay.
We're waiting to watch the final episode tonight.
Yep.
I have not even watched any of season 3 yet.
Oh, you guys are ignoring chat. He retracted his message. He probably left the stream. You guys suck.
No, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
We did mention it. We just said that we didn't watch it. No, we did. I remember you reading it.
No, that was Sizwe's thing about Invincible versus Conquest above.
Yes, and that's exactly what Radio is saying that we
No. That was another
one.
Asking about how
it was another one.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of Invincible as 3? And then he retracted the message because you guys fucking suck. Woo!
Please forgive me, Sizwe. So far, I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot more than season 2. And 1,
dude, the one episode with all the Invincible title card cuts was fantastic.
Yeah, that was
I was dying.
But yeah, sorry, as you were saying, Surfbone. And Sizwe, please come back.
Yep.
Come black? Come back.
Oh my god, that's not. Can you imagine that coming out the end of the tool?
Oh no, that's literally.
Normally this is white.
Hey, that's what Hashi often says. He's just like, I'm black. Or when he says, I'm back.
Stop shooting! This man isn't black. That's a Dragon Ball quote. I'm quoting Dragon Ball. But yeah, sorry, as you were saying.
Yep. Oh, I'm trying to.
I've always wondered what type of opponent would be more of a pain in the ass to fight, a crash out villain or a villain with strong regeneration. Probably a crash out, right?
I wouldn't think so. I think it depends on what type of crash out. Because, like, say for instance, my first thought of a crash out is like Azula versus Zuko.
Oh, true.
Like, she was avidly going insane, and that hurt her mentality in terms of going into the fight, and it made it much easier for Zuko to manipulate her into doing what she wanted.
But who else is a crash out? Broly. And you ain't beating Broly.
Bro. Yeah, but well, it's just like also super good regeneration is like,
yeah,
how good of regeneration are we talking about? Like,
also, what about both? Like Wolverine, I ain't fighting that dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Huh? Just because I'm taller than Wolverine doesn't mean I could take him.
Just because I'm taller than Wolverine.
And I'm not taller than many people.
Oh boy. There was something I was saying earlier that I was avidly explaining. Oh, and it was the noodle stuff. So as I was saying, so me and Noodles watched this video.
Oh yeah.
By Virtue and Sage of the Cavs. Yes, Randy, that is his name. It is a beautiful name.
Oh, sorry. Before you go into this, Doge has replied saying, "Is it like Boris level regeneration or better?" Because it honestly depends. And Sizway says, "No, he's still here." Thank you, Sizway, for forgiving us and loving us still. Anyway, sorry, as you were saying, Surf.
So what ends up happening is, later on, like, even though Virtue he showed up for like a second near the end, and we're like, "Look, bro, like, if you want," and he's like, "Hey, were there any good points in the video?" I'm like, "Well, no." We kind of thought it was kind of overall bad, and the problem was, people were saying that he, like, despite having a Tobirama profile picture and having made videos saying that Tobirama beats Minato, as all of a sudden started putting out a bunch more Minato content, and ends up calling himself a number one.
He's an industry plant.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that people start saying that he has admitted that he's only like avidly making stuff upscaling Minato to such a high extent because he's trying to click farm due to him pandering to Minato fans that think he's really strong. And I'm like, it's like, look, bro, like, it's clear that you're just trying to click farm. Like, are you actually doing that? And then he just calls Noodles a Twitter merchant, then leaves.
Sounds like he's a pussy.
Yeah.
Also,
and then we'll cut to the next day. Him and Sage do a 5-hour like reaction to our stream.
Really?
Yeah, like on separate channels, but like one, like they did one. Virgie did one on his, and then eventually Sage did one on his own.
Yo, they were using you for content. Damn.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. But yeah, you're trying to mention somebody in chat. I don't see.
Oh yeah. Sizway said, definitely Boris level, but all you have to worry about is stamina. So if it's Boris level regen, I'm scared of the crash out villain.
Well, the problem is like Boris level regeneration, you can't put them down, like unless you have Saitama level strength, like
true.
And you do just have like more stamina than they do.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I mean, because if I'm just like a normal dude, if they've got Boris regeneration, I'm cooked. It depends on the powers I have. If I'm just me, I guess I have to go against the crash out, because that's just like an everyday person, right?
Yeah.
But if they've got the regeneration of Boris, I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Trying to do these.
I've tried to get Hashi in here, and he said no. Omar pissed me off.
Oh, I did.
What did you do?
I have no idea.
What did you do, Omar?
I have no idea. Well, maybe I told him I loved him too much. Maybe I didn't. Did I not reply to a message? I probably didn't reply to a message. Look, everyone knows I'm the worst at that.
You might be in the book of grudges, Omar.
No, not the book of grudges, please.
I would like to point out if Sizway is from a Chinese background, it's actually pronounced like a J sound.
Oh, which part?
The Z.
Oh, Sidgway. Sidgway? Sidgway.
Sizway.
Sidgway. Okay. Okay. Are you from that background? Dox yourself right now.
Do it.
Okay. Just making sure the cloth movement looks kind of right.
Your cloth movement always looks mint.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I need to actually stretch this out a little bit. Well, yeah, what were you saying?
Oh, I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, he doesn't even know, and Hashi's like, too bad.
I think he's just making stuff up. I think he doesn't want to talk to me anymore because he doesn't love me, and that's fine. That's okay. I understand we all can't love like I do. Just know you'll always be in my heart, Hashi. Always and forever.
I would be like,
okay, I think I'm just gonna finish off this cloak and then I'm gonna stop because we're doing a shorter stream today, but then I'll do another stream next week because I love you guys and I wanna keep these up.
He says that because he's got a weapon pointed at him in his general direction.
I do.
South Africa, okay. I worked with a couple of fellas from South Africa years and years ago, and they are very interesting people.
They are.
The couple that I know, they were white boys, about 6'7".
Oh,
very fit build, like skinny but strong, like strong.
They're always built like that. I'm like,
he liked his Seagram 7. He loved to eat bananas. And we actually got into a fight.
Oh, did you?
I was no. Oh. Well, it's subjective because it was very short. Oh. So I was pulling out of a field. We were doing harvesting in Oklahoma, and the ditch was a little sloppy. So my tractor trailer, I had the 53-foot grain trailer on it.
Oh, yeah.
It sucked the entire the Peterbilt and the trailer into the ditch.
Damn.
And by the time I had come to a stop, this trailer loaded with about 80,000 pounds of grain is kind of cantered over at a 30-40 degree angle, like ready to just tip and slam the truck, right?
Jeez. Okay.
So I'm on the bottom side of this because it's a belly dump, so the grain comes out the bottom of the trailer. And I'm like, how do I fix this, And I'm like examining it to see if I can, get underneath it with the auger and rotate these handles to dump the grain out. And Phil is his name. He comes around madder than fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Picks me up by the shirt. Mind you, I'm like 220 pounds at the time. He picks me up, straight up in the air, arm out in front of him, completely off the ground, slamming me against this trailer. And I was like, dude, if you're going to kick my ass, at least do it over there where this trailer won't kill us both. So he launches me.
Oh my
He takes
God.
both his hands and launches me and then just starts ground pounding me.
Holy, what the? Okay.
And I'm like I'm protecting my face.
Why did he get so mad?
Because I was quote unquote on my phone fucking around when I should have been driving, which I wasn't. I just got sucked in the ditch.
Oh.
It was a very narrow road. So anyways, he's ground pounding me. I'm just covering my face. I'm catching a few. He's getting some through. And I see
That's
when
so
he picks his left. Well, yeah, we're out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
It's assault to who? He was picking his left hand up for another swing, and I took my one opportunity. I caught him right on the chin, and he slumped over on top of me. And just as soon as that happened, the actual like owner of our little outfit had come around the corner yelling at me. I was like, dude, he was just beating the fuck out of me. What do you mean? I'm going to defend myself.
He's like, you were on your phone. And just starts going into a burning
He
challenger.
didn't see what happened. He didn't see what happened because he was operating one of the combines, but he trusts his guys. I was new to the crew.
Yeah. Oh,
I explained the situation. This is my perspective on it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he beat the fuck out of me, though, dude. My lips were split. I was bleeding out one of my ears.
I mean, you took him out cold, though, so you win.
No, if I didn't get that one lucky ass fucking punch in, or if he reacted to it and got madder.
Sure. But, I mean...
Because I doubt the I'm going to kill you dial was turned up to 10. It was probably at a 3. Considering how he manhandled me and just either couldn't throw a punch or really wanted me to be awake to feel him. There's no in between there.
Fair. I feel like if someone's ground pounding you for something like that, the kill switch is definitely above a 5.
You don't know him like I know him.
Oh, okay.
But those were what I call motherfucker days. A couple of the Ukrainian fellows that we were working with, one of them was sick. His name was Vitalik. I'll never forget any of these guys. Vitalik had 2 brothers, but he was sick one day, and I was running grain cart, but he was one of the combine operators, and we worked through the entire day on the field. And when I say the entire day, I mean it starts at 4 in the morning, and we go until the sun's not out, but we still got lights and the elevators open till 9. So let's keep going.
Damn, okay.
And then after the elevators close, all the trucks get back, we fill all the trucks again, fill all the grain carts again, so that in the morning they can just take right off.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point in time where I worked, because he was very sick, I worked for 3 days straight.
Screw that.
It would come over the radios that we had, like, hey, how are you coming in that field over there, radio guy? And I'm like, I don't know. And they're like, okay, keep going.
What? Keep going.
I got so frustrated. We had these 40-foot MacDon sweeper heads, and they had all these little sickle sections on them that would actually cut the grain. We'd go down this field like a quarter mile, and then by the time I get to the end, I'll back up, turn around a little bit, farming semi-RL. And I broke a sickle section like 500 feet in. So there's just, out of this 40-foot section, there's one string of grain going all the way back. I'm like,
oh no.
I got to turn all this machine around for that.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Sounds like a fun time. When we got back to our home state, I actually almost died on the way down. I got so many cool stories about that. So I'll tell one more. Mm-hmm. The story where I literally almost died on the way down to Oklahoma,
wait,
or the one. Or
Sizway has said it's spelt C. It's pronounced.
I seen that.
Sizwe. Yeah.
I seen that. That's why I was responding to the South Africa.
Oh, okay.
Comment, because I know a couple of guys from South Africa. So your 2 options are the time I literally almost died on the way down to Oklahoma, or the time when I got back and almost had to cut off a leg.
Which one's the shorter one? Because I kind of need to go right now. But
well, then save them for next time then.
Well, okay, we'll save them for next time, next week. Thank you for joining us, everyone. It was a pleasure. Just so you can see what we've done a little bit of this stream. It's mostly just hair stuff, cloth stuff, but it's gonna be important later. So yeah, I might actually have to make a little thing, editing these forearms here, because as you can see, they like kind of
Surfbone's a big idiot.
But yeah.
Nope.
Thank you for joining us, and Surfbone the big idiot. Love you all.
Nope.
See you soon.